Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano. Let's take a quick look at what's making headlines. Despite Franklin County having the fewest cases of COVID-19 in Western Mass, the city of Greenfield is adding on to the governor's reopening plan. What we can expect from local beaches as they gear up for opening next week. And West Springfield City Council President pushing back against the Big E's plan to move forward with their event this year. As cities and towns prepare their reopening plans, different places have different approaches. Franklin County, for instance, has had much fewer COVID-19 cases than anywhere else here in Western Mass. And Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo spoke with Greenfield's mayor on their planning process. She joins us now live with more. Audrey?
The mayor of Greenfield says the small city has seen positive trends in COVID-19 public health data over the last 3 weeks. And although the governor released his reopening guidelines, Mayor Wiedegartner says she still needs more input from her businesses before they can enter phase 2.
The guidelines that were put out by the state, in my mind, were fairly general for those businesses. So I feel like there may be maybe an extra layer that wouldn't be too onerous that we could put in place as well.
Greenfield Mayor Roxanne Wiedegartner says her city's retail establishments can expect more local-level coronavirus prevention guidelines outside of what the state has published. Wiedegartner also says she expects some fluidity with her plan to reopen City Hall on Wednesday of next week.
It's considered a soft opening, so it's a work in progress.
Our recommendation was up to 25%, okay? And we expect that some communities will go up to 25%. Starting on the 25th of May.
Governor Charlie Baker saying local governments have the power to allow less than 25% capacity in office spaces, depending on their comfort level. Many wondering if that same number will apply to restaurants when they're allowed to open in phase 2.
A lot of our restaurants are small, so depending on what the capacity is that they are allowed, once that happens, it may not be financially even worthwhile for them.
Wiedegartner says she's begun compiling information on what eateries in the city are expecting for the future.
Doing a survey among our restaurants for how many of them think they would be open for service, what kind of service, would they stick with takeout only. Most restaurants can't survive on takeout only for very long.
Wiedegartner says her goal is to help as many local restaurants stay open as possible once we enter phase 2.
We are anticipating assisting our restaurants in ways that are, I think, going to be very creative with how we can maximize their ability to do outdoor dining by utilizing our sidewalks and possibly our public parking spaces.
And just as a reminder, according to the governor's reopening plan, if public health data continues to trend in a positive way, restaurants and retail can reopen by June 8th. Reporting live, I'm Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.
Audrey, thank you for that live report. The Massachusetts Department of Public Health releasing the latest COVID-19 numbers, and so far, the number of tests conducted in the state is 489,953, with 13,013 tests done today. The Department of Public Health confirming 88,970 positive cases today. That is up 1,045 from yesterday. 6,066 people have died from COVID-19, with 128 new deaths reported today. Breaking down those numbers for you county by county here in Western Mass, Hampden County reporting 5,418 COVID-19 cases, Hampshire County 792, Franklin 309, and Berkshire 500. So in total, Western Mass has 7,019 coronavirus cases. People in Massachusetts are getting ready to grab their sunblock and head to the beach for Memorial Day weekend. Governor Charlie Baker announced all state beaches will be open Monday, but it comes with restrictions. Western Mass News reporter Sarah Gurnelli joins us live in Springfield, not on the beach, with more. Sarah?
Chris, no, unfortunately, I am not on the beach, but if you're heading there, you still are required to wear a face covering if you can't properly social distance unless you're swimming. Memorial Day weekend is the official kickoff of summer. Monday, state beaches will open up for sun lovers to enjoy, but the fun in the sun comes with restrictions due to COVID-19. Under Governor Charlie Baker's Phase 1 of the reopening plan, people still need to wear a face covering if they cannot properly social distance, except while swimming. A maximum of 10 people are allowed together in a group, while on a beach chair or on a towel. Groups of people must be 12 feet apart. While state beaches will be open, Western Mass News has learned a popular local hotspot, Puffer's Pond in Amherst, will still be closed.
This weekend there will be a police presence there the entire weekend on the beach, so we will be strongly discouraging and prohibiting people from gathering on the beaches.
Dave Zomack, the assistant town manager in Amherst, speaking to Western Mass News over the phone. He says the town is still working out the details of how to open the pond for people to stay safe.
The governor does, in his guidance documents, indicate a requirement that parties be at least 12 feet apart on beaches. So we'll be looking at parking, we'll be looking at portable restrooms, and then how to keep people safe on the beach.
Although people won't be able to lay out at Puffer's Pond just yet,
people can fish there, they can hike through, but we're not allowing people to lay out towels and make a day of it at Puffer's.
the assistant town manager says it's unclear when Puffer's Pond will be open for swimming. Live in Springfield, Sarah Gurnelli, Western Mass News.
Sarah, thank you for that live report. A battle may be brewing over the Big E this year. As of now, the much anticipated multi-state fair held in West Springfield is still on, starting in September. But a local city councilor is asking for a COVID-19 plan now. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis live in West Springfield tonight with more. Leon?
Chris, Councilor Brian Griffin says the Big E needs to answer public safety questions for both residents and businesses. Now, he says he is willing to work with the Big E to help them still put on the annual fair, which attracts thousands. Now, Griffin has not been in touch with the Big E. They haven't been in touch with him either. But he wants President and CEO Gene Cassidy to let the city of West Springfield know how they will be protected with such a large crowd in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic.
How will our first responders be affected from a standpoint of our ambulance services? Our ambulance services are the ones that are in there. So let's say when something happens, we may have to decontaminate an ambulance. So that will be out of service. That will be out of service to all of us in West Springfield, not only in the Big E, but all of us in West Springfield. How are you going to protect our residents and businesses for the future? And if he can answer that in an effective manner from a standpoint of science and public health, I'm all for it.
Western Mass News spoke with Big E President Gene Cassidy in April when he said the event is going full steam ahead. He wasn't available for comment today, but according to a spokesperson for the Big E today, they do have a COVID-19 response team in place. The mayor and the director of public health are on that team. They're working on a plan. It will be shared as soon as it's complete. Now, under Governor Charlie Baker's plan to reopen the Bay State, Phase 4 doesn't come into play for larger crowds. That's now 9 weeks away. But if the number of coronavirus cases do not continue to go down, it could be longer. Live in West Springfield, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.
Leon, thank you for that great information. UMass President Marty Meehan is proposing a tuition freeze for the upcoming academic year, citing financial hardships caused by COVID-19. Meantime, UMass Amherst Chancellor Kumbal Subbaswamy says the school is focused on building the infrastructure to gradually resume in-person operations. He says there's no doubt that a portion of teaching and learning in the fall will still happen remotely. Subbaswamy says a finalized plan for this fall will be presented no later than June 30th. And for more coverage on the coronavirus emergency as it continues to develop, log on to our free Western Mass News streaming app.
Today, definitely a great day to get outside and soak in some sun rays. You see the blue skies on our Springfield sky cam. This could be replicated throughout really all of New England. Hardly a cloud in the sky, no matter where you are. We see that on our satellite and radar. I'm going to step out of the picture and you can see just the extent of the clear skies from Western Mass to the Cape to the islands to the shoreline of Connecticut. We're all seeing that bright blue sun, or bright blue sky with that golden sunshine. Our satellite and radar scanning completely dry. We're not going to see any change in that until we get to late Friday into Saturday. Our afternoon temperatures are now sitting evening temperatures at that low 70s in Springfield, Palmer, and Westfield, 69 in Amherst, 66 degrees in Worthington, and 70 degrees in Orange. Our all-important dew point factor, the higher the dew point, the muggier it feels. And when you have dew points that are in the 30s and temperatures in the 70s, that is perfect. Top 10 weather day for sure for today. Our futurecast scanning completely dry as we go into tomorrow, dry overnight into Friday. Starting to see a couple of clouds building in as we go later into Friday and Saturday. Saturday morning, the potential for a couple of sprinkles. 36 for an overnight low. We're back into the mid 70s for tomorrow. A very comfortable day with a good amount of sunshine, a south wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We're even warmer for Friday, but then we start to see the rain enter into the forecast Saturday morning. We'll break that down in just a few minutes. Chris?